to the third episode of the Speak Out talk show. As you can see, today we have a bit of a different setup because it's quite warm outside and we thought that with a bit of fresh air, everyone could have a way greater time here. I'm again your host today for this episode, and I have this fantastic guest here, Mr. Ruud Bogaert. And also, we have two of our value team members who are again in the field today to get the required content for our video. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because the Speak Out talk show is about to begin. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, welcome to the third episode of the Speak Out talk show. Today I have another fantastic guest, Mr. Bogaert. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Yes, I was looking for a fun guest to invite here, someone who could inspire the students and who could give us some more ins and outs about the world of hospitality and hard-working people. And then I thought,
with me,
Mr. Bogaert, great. So you did your studies, you're working now with us as a lecturer, and you teach a certain minor concerning real estate at our school.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit more about that?
The thing that I do, I gave a guest lecture in revenue real estate management, indeed. First of all, because of my interest in real estate, and secondly, because I got in touch with Mr. Platoons, who's the coordinator of the minor, and I heard that he had availability for a guest lecture. We were trying to find a link between hotel management school and the master's facility in real estate management. As I studied that master, I reached out to one of my former lecturers and see if we could together offer an interesting lecture in facility and real estate management. Yeah. Or in revenue real estate management, sorry.
And that's how you got into talks actually with the school?
Yeah. I was already working at the hotel management school when I reached out to Mr. Platoons, knowing that he did that minor.
Because what did you do before?
Oh, I also teach in module 3, 6, 5 old, which is now 9 and 10.
Yeah. What do you teach there?
Marketing and leadership. Those are the things that I do.
And where did you get those marketing skills that you needed to implement in your classes here or teach you about?
First of all, obviously during my studies in commercial management, but also work. My work has been marketing and sales related. It's always been about how do I position the company that I work for within a certain market. Whether it was at Mac in Maastricht, where I was one of the sales managers for the hospitality fair. And when I started working there, maybe a bit of background information, the hospitality fair in Maastricht, it used to be the biggest in the country many years ago. But when I started working there, it was, close to nothing. So we had an entirely new team and we redesigned the fair with a new concept and we had to put that in the market all over again. So that's what I did for 5 years. After that, I worked for a recruitment agency also related to hospitality, where I was responsible for also to launch it in the European market. So again, marketing. And after that, the student hotel.
Plenty of experience.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes sense that you would get as a lecturer that marketing would be a part of it.
Yeah, I'm better at marketing than I am in French or Spanish.
Yeah, okay. For today's first item, we're going over to Olivier, and he is at campus once again, and he's going to test the knowledge of our first year students. Olivier, where are you at?
Okay, thank you, Sam. Right now I'm at hallway 5C, together with
Dan.
Charles.
Tessa.
Bradley. Could you quickly tell where you're from?
I'm from Bussum, a town in the Netherlands.
I'm from Paris, from France.
Helsinki, Finland.
Brabant. Okay, the Netherlands.
Okay, so basically I'm gonna ask you... so let's find out if this hallway is actually smart. Okay.
Not too hard.
That's what she said. First question. What type of fish is Nemo?
Salmon? Nemo. Nemo? No.
Correct answer.
Clownfish.
You got it. Abu Dhabi is the capital of what country?
Wait, Qatar, Kuwait, Bahrain, Saudi Abu Dhabi. Saudi Arabia? That's incorrect. Oh gosh, that's not really... UAE. That's correct.
United Arab Emirates.
Dubai.
I said the Emirates.
Yeah.
Who is the Roman god of love and beauty?
Cupido. No. Wouldn't know.
One more time.
No, I wouldn't know.
It's also a planet in the solar system.
Venus.
How many colors are in the rainbow?
7.
See, it's correct. Easy. Yeah. In what battle was Napoleon defeated?
Yeah.
Abba?
Abba? Oh, Waterloo.
Correct, Waterloo. What is the only country in the world with a name starting with the letter O?
Oman.
Correct. Oh, correct. Which country were the Olympic Games invented?
France.
Wrong.
Greece.
Correct. I'm being challenged to answer some questions myself.
Which planet in our solar system is the closest to the sun?
That's Jupiter?
That's not correct.
Lucas, cut this out, please.
What is the country that is just next to Kyrgyzstan? I know the answer.
Kazakhstan.
Well done.
Kazakhstan.
Well done. Yes.
Got it.
Done. Just do check trade. Sorry, mate.
So thank you really much for joining. I hope you enjoyed. And back to you, Sam.
Welcome back. That was an interesting round of trivia. We had ones before that were maybe a bit better, but I think Olivier had the best fun this time. Thank you guys. As a student at the Hotel Management School, of course looking for what kind of talents do I need in the business, what should I develop, what should I work on.
Yeah.
From your perspective, what are the qualities of a good hospitality professional? In my perception, hospitality is all the, in Dutch you could say horeca, that's part of it, but also making sure that people have a good time at your place in any possible way.
But I agree. For me, hospitality isn't a business or an industry, it's a mindset. Being a true hospitality person, I think that is the most important aspect. You know, having that mindset to make sure that people are okay, people are helped, people are assisted, people are facilitated. And I think that is the most important aspect. And also to actually make sure that you do so before someone needs to ask.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also what I notice when I'm going to a restaurant, for example. You have a distinction between the people that just have this hospitality mindset, who just go for it straight away without you asking. I was in Paris last week and I noticed straight away who was good and who wasn't. So you have to see it as a mindset and do something before somebody asks.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the second item of today, we are going over to a place that's close to this location. It's a new spot, it's a new hot spot, where Riangelo is going to interview our lecturer, Mr. Sanchez, about his new shop called Relatinos. He's going to do some grocery shopping there.
Hi Sam, and hi to every students and teachers watching us from home. Today we are at the Relatinos and we have a really nice and interesting interview for you prepared with Mr. Sanchez Lozano. Shall we go in?
Welcome.
Thank you, thank you. So hi again, we are here at Relatinos with Mr. Sanchez. Mr. Sanchez, thank you for having us. What can you tell us about Relatinos and what are the products that you guys sell here?
Actually, Relatinos is a shop meant for Latin Americans, but also for internationals that have to do something with our Latin American culture. It is a need because, as you know, Maastricht is growing pretty big. We have a lot of internationals coming, most of them at the University of Maastricht coming from Latin America. And when they have their towns, they're looking for their own things to cook, to have like a nice meal, the way they used to have it in their own places. It was kind of impossible to find. We are kind of the answer to that.
Everything is in sections, right?
Right, this will be the Brazilian section. This will be more the Dominican Republic section.
Most of the products are also familiar for me. So in Curacao we also have Goya.
Yeah.
So for me it's like recognizable, like because we also use it.
It is an important brand, in terms of cooking in Latin America. We have some fruits here imported as well because we also have fresh juices. We move here to Colombia section.
Your favorite, I say.
My favorite?
Yes.
These are also some things kids love to have, sweet things, also Colombian drinks, some snacks from Colombia as well. Peru is maybe the most advanced in gastronomy in the whole Latin America because they have these special things that you have to have. All of these ingredients are in their kitchen, and that's why it makes it so special. People miss their food because it's a connection with family, with friends. I mean, that's something we miss. This is the start, just the start to kind of find a kind of a meeting point for the Latinos and also for the people who are interested in Latin America. We have different types of empanadas. In South America, maybe the most well-known are the Argentinian ones and the Colombians. You cannot imagine how many empanadas we sell per day. We also think we can also find some literature like comics from different countries with the nice taste, with the music, with nice reading, with a nice conversation, and then you feel at home. Yes. In mastery. That is amazing for them. I mean, that's our dream, and that's what we hope to achieve.
Mr. Sanchez, you have a really nice shop.
Thank you.
Right? If I'm not wrong, you also have a restaurant.
Yeah, we have a restaurant in Bronxville, but that one is Spanish restaurant.
Okay.
My wife, she comes from Barcelona. She always wanted to have a restaurant. It is about tapas and Mediterranean food. Yeah, we are running the restaurant as well. At the same time, we're running this shop.
Can you invite all our Latin American students at the hotel school in Spanish to pass by and look at all the products that we have here?
Muy bien, claro. A ver, chicos y chicas, están obviamente súper invitados para venir por aquí, comerse una arepita, una empanada y tener una conversación a lo latino. Estilo latino, con buena música, buen ambiente y obviamente conversaciones que van a tener, creo yo, para ustedes mucha importancia en su vida diaria. Aquí los esperamos muy rápido, estamos abiertos de miércoles a domingo. Nos vemos, chicos.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Sanchez.
Thank you, Angelo.
And back to you, Sam.
Angelo, thank you for the interview, and also Mr. Sanchez, thank you for your hospitality, something that our studies are all about. We are back in the studio with Mr. Bogart. I want to conclude it with a question, because I'm a first-year student, and we also hope that students who are not yet in our school can see these videos and get an idea of what we're all about.
Yeah.
And also for the second-year students, why should I go with the minor that you teach?
Very good question. If you're interested in hotel management, it's not only about managing your F&B or your rooms, but it's also about managing the building itself. Do we have the facilities that make this building fit for use for being in a hotel? How do we maintain that building? Is it still up to standards? Do we need to redecorate, for example? That's something that you'll learn in year 2 during module 6. But also, if you work for a hotel chain and you want to expand, where do you expand your business? What is, on the strategic level, what are wise locations to go to and why? So it's a pretty all-encompassing.
Yeah, sounds extremely interesting to me, that's for sure.
I hope to the rest as well.
Yeah, let's hope so. Take a look at that minor as well. Mr. Bogart, I would like to thank you for this great interview, to inform our fellow students in a great way. I want to thank you for today.
Thank you so much for your time and the invitation.
Thank you, sir.
Happy to be here.
So, we've come to the end of episode 3 of the talk show of Speak Out. I want to thank you all for watching once again. I want to thank Mr. Balvers at campus, and I want to thank Riangelo, who is probably still having some Spanish dishes and Latin American treats at Sanchez's place. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and I will see you next episode. And like we always say at Speak Out, it must be good.